it's a trending topic. And he said, I think that trends are closed. I don't understand how closed can be a hashtag. He said, okay. I said, hashtags are pound signs followed by a bunch of words. And he said, well, shouldn't words have spaces in them that doesn't make any intellectual sense to me? I said, okay, that's okay. I said, well, a hashtag is something that defines me. If I'm getting ready to post a picture, and I'm here with some of my friends, and I put hashtag BFS, hashtag something about an inside joke, hashtag LOL, hashtag this, hashtag that. And so he started to get it. So I want to talk more tonight about how hashtags define me. And instead of you making up your own hashtag, I want you to consider if someone else made a hashtag for you. How would somebody define what you are to them? How would somebody define your experience after a stage? How would somebody define your legacy? So is it okay if we talk about hashtags? Y'all cool with that? Okay, so the first hashtag is work your words. Say work your words. I can't hear you.
Work your words.
Work your words. Faith without works is dead. So therefore, if you do nothing, you will have nothing. I know a lot of you have probably heard, if you can believe, you can achieve. Raise your hand if you heard it. Nod if you heard it. That's what we hear in elementary school, high school, all the way up. I'm not telling you that that's a lie. If you can believe, you can achieve. But what I'm saying is that you didn't wait for them to finish. If you can believe, you can achieve. But if you can do it, you can prove it. I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things about what they're about to do. I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things about what they could possibly do. But at the end of the day, it doesn't happen. So you have to make sure that you work your words. If you would like to have a higher GPA, you can't just say, you know what, I messed up in the spring. But boy, when the fall comes, I'm going to have a better GPA. Unless you do some work to get that better GPA. Unless you change your schedule to get that better GPA. Unless you let your friends know, listen, I can't go out with you every night, but I might be able to go out once or twice a month because I have to make sure I work my words. Say, work your words. The next hashtag is pursue my passion. Say, pursue my passion. You guys sound really dead. You have the item? Pursue my passion.
Pursue my passion.
Oh, much better. Pursue your passion. The problem with goal setting, a lot of times we base our goals off of what others expect us to do, but we don't base our goals off of our personal passion. We don't base our goals off of what we can bring to the table. So if someone says, Asha, you should probably have a 4.0, you're an honor student. My goal would be to have a 4.0, but is my passion behind that? Do I really have a drive behind what I want to do? Then I fall off. Then I get that one semester. Everybody has that one semester where it's a life-altering semester. Everything falls apart. For those who are pre-med, like that semester, we have organic and physics at the same time, and nobody told you not to put them together. I'm sure you've been there. Or for those who might be in business, it might be when you have business calc, and then you have business stats. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a passion behind that, that changes how you look at it. I want everyone to close their eyes. Don't fall asleep. I know you can see. Close your eyes. Envision yourself 10 years from now. 10 years from now. Fast forward. You wake up. What does your room look like? What does your house look like? You get dressed, you put on clothes, you're going to work. What do you wear to work? How do you arrive to work? Jet? Limo? You have a driver? You drive yourself? When you get to work, what are you doing? Do you tell other people what to do, or do they tell you what to do? Who's your team? What is your team comprised of? What privileges do you have because of what you do and who you are? Open your eyes. What you see in your future is what you start working on today. A lot of times we will make those goals and say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. My challenge for you is to look at Z and come back to Y, to X, all the way to A. Because if you have specific goals in mind in your head, but they don't go together, you're not going to pursue your passion. You're going to pursue what Tony told you to do, or what Bree told you to do, or what Asha told you to do. You're not going to pursue what Asha wants to do. So hashtag pursue my passion. I can't hear you guys. Awesome. The next hashtag is I am my first investor.
I am my first investor.
How many like to do. You sing, you dance, you want to have a clinic, anything like that. There are not a lot of ambitious people in here. How many of you all have a business in mind? Look around. Look around. Take note of people with their hands up, because in the future, you want to link up with them. The people who have their hands down, we'll just kind of leave you guys behind. But those who have their hands up, you want to link up with them, because you all are going to be investing in yourselves and then in each other. But the first person who should be investing in you is you. That doesn't have to be monetary. And I know we are on financial aid. I know we have scholarship budgets. I know we are falling in January and falling in April. I understand. I was there. I lived it. I did it 1,000 times. I understand. But investing in yourself doesn't just have to be the money. It can be the time. It can be the mental energy. Even when you're on YouTube. I know sometimes you look at YouTube and you're trying to perfect your name or whatever. But look at YouTube for other reasons. Look at YouTube to find out what are people doing that are in the profession I want to be in. Look at YouTube and look at some of the classes that might be held when you're going to medical school. Or classes that might be held when you're going to graduate school. You don't have to watch the whole thing and try to learn everything and teach yourself, although that would be nice. But if you are really serious about being your first investor, pursuing your passion, putting work to your work, then you're going to make sure that you carve out that time every single day. What I do at the end of every day is I take 5 minutes and I ask myself, how can I strive today to get closer to the goals I have for the future? That's my investment. 5 minutes. For some other people, there might be something else. You might take that time when you're in the car and you're driving to school and you're praying to God that you get a parking spot because you're late. But you might take that time to invest in yourself. But if you don't invest in you, you can't expect anybody else to invest in you. I am my first investor.
I am my first investor.
You don't sound like it. I am my first investor.
I am my first investor.
The last hashtag is I heart my haters.
I heart my haters.
Don't worry about what these people say about you. It's free advice. If somebody talks about me, there's a portion of it that just might be true. They might say, oh, she has an attitude. Or they might say, oh, she dresses a certain way. Or they might say this, that, and the other. A portion of that is actually true. And it might not be the portion that you like, but it's the portion that will help you be a better person. If they hashtag any of your pictures and they say some things about what you're wearing, it might be true to somebody. If they hashtag some things and they talk about who you've been with and who you wanted to be with and who you ran up on, there might be some truth behind that. And if you desire to be somewhere, that hashtag is going to follow you all the way through. So make sure that you heart your haters. Take what they say and take it to heart. Make sure you make those changes. If you don't analyze yourself and change yourself, you can expect to go anywhere further than where you are right now. A lot of times when we look in the mirror, we see the person that's on the outside. But when other people look in our mirror, they see the person that's on the inside. And if they're in tune with that inside person, then we need to make sure we're in tune with that person too, so that when we portray ourselves to other people, they can see the whole package. I heart my haters. I heart my haters. What was the first one? Work your words. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this like class. What was the first one?
Work your words.
What was the second one?
Pursue your passion.
What was the third one? Like you. What was the last one?
I heard my haters.
I promise you, if you put God at the helm, and if you regard intelligence as your torch of wisdom, then you can most certainly achieve in every field of human endeavor. But you have to make sure, that you are much more than just a trending topic. Put all of these together and find out what's the hashtag for your life. What's the purpose that you have behind what you do? What is that thrill that gets you excited every morning when you wake up? It's not just about organic chemistry class, as we talked about earlier. It's not just about organic chemistry class. But it's the characteristics that you build when you're taking organic chemistry class. It's about learning that if I just take a little bit of extra time understanding the concept, I don't have to spend all this time memorizing them. It's about learning how to think critically and know where you spend some time working harder and where you spend some time working smarter. It's about knowing who you are now and knowing who you want to become then. So when you go home tonight, I want you to consider, what's my hashtag? And ask somebody else, what their hashtag is for you. Thank you.
Okay.